Costa Rica day 4. It's a little later in the day. It's like 11:30. I realized that Amanda can no longer drink like she could when she was younger. We went out with some new friends last night, and it took all I had to get up this morning. I don't know if it was because I was sunburned or just old now. I don't know, but slept in too much this morning. But we got up and went and had some breakfast. It was good. We have the hot springs today, so before we're leaving to go to the hot springs, we're gonna get to see those at night, and then we're going to have kind of a special fancy dinner. So that'll be fun and exciting. Huh, Jimmy?
Yeah, exciting. Woo!
He's tired too, but it's been a good trip. But we've packed a lot into just a few days, and so I think we're wearing out. But anyway, I have to go home tomorrow. It's really sad, but still a fun day ahead. We'll see what happens. Frog coffee. This is our first cup. It's right here. So good. So a little bit of milk and sugar. It's delicious. But this is what I'm looking at right now. Right on the road. La Fortuna is that way, which is like maybe 5 minutes outside of town. And then over there, that huge green thing you see past the parrots, that is the volcano. You can see it. Right over there. So it's just this really, cute, quaint little frog coffee roaster. It's just really, really cute. They have these little wood tables. Little bench. Jimmy's in there shopping. He had cigars, so Jimmy's excited to try that. You guys, this is a bathroom. Where are we at, Jimmy?
We are at the Club Rio portion of the Springs Resort. It's about 6 miles outside of La Fortuna, another couple miles. Seems like forever in the resort itself. Once you get here, it's really nice, but the road here is kind of, could be a little bit better. Man, it's beautiful. It's crazy how nice it is here, and things they have that are offered. $65 you pay, including shuttle from in town to here.
It's a day pass.
Also give you, it's actually for 2 days.
Yeah, so we could actually come back tomorrow for free.
Good time. Also, comes with a meal too.
It's actually really, really cool because we're doing the wildlife walk, so we get to go see like sloths and cats, like big cats and all that kind of thing, and then we're gonna go do the hot spring. So that's really cool. I'm excited about that. And then we're gonna have dinner, and then I think the shuttle is picking us up at 9 to go back. Super Bowl. Everybody's excited about that. We don't care so much, but here we go.
Look at her.
She's mad.
This is the spider monkeys. With the humans, the coyote, because his mother was killed on a rice plantation. Vegetarian. They come.
You're ruining my shot. Not you, him. He came and just stood in front of me. Excuse me, sir.
Hey.
Hey, you.
Oh, wow.
How close is the capacity?
Look at that.
It's like, I'm gonna get this.
He's gonna get
The
it.
entire place, can you accommodate a lot more animals? It's pretty close.
He likes you.
Corner, like, if you ask the people who came today, they saw them up in the pond and up in the corner, not down here.
Well, if there was a baby sloth in there, would they get?
Oh my God, there's his face.
Probably yes,
He's like,
because
"Touch
they are
me,
very
dude."
protective. But
Yes, sweetheart. You're beautiful. Yes, you are.
look, right
They come down from the tree.
there. No, that's very soft. That's coarse.
There you
That's
go. Of course. Yes.
coarse.
Yeah.
Someone took.
That's crazy.
Get out me. Oh, get up here. Come on. Let me get out of the way.
You want to be in the picture?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey. Hi. Hey.
That's awesome.
What's going on? Huh? What? What?
Just hold it, toucan. That's it. That's all we're doing.
It's so colorful. It's crazy.
So we just did the wildlife tour. What do you think?
It was, I think, the best hidden gem of our entire trip so far.
Yeah.
You pay an extra $7.50 to do this tour. Like they have a sanctuary. They just get abused animals and stuff that people get arrested because they can't have wild animals here. And they have a really nice enclosure. They spent a lot of money on maintaining it.
And it's the owner of the resort who did it all.
And so all the wildlife, we got to touch a sloth. Got to
That was amazing.
hold toucans. I mean, tons of monkeys. They have all kinds of different wild jungle cats and mountain lions and things that they're in their enclosures and stuff. It was just the coolest thing I think we've done so far, and it's just well to do, really good tour guide. So recommend it. The Springs Resort. You can go through travelcostarica.now.com. That's how we went through. Excellent service, and also you can probably go directly, but they can get you a ride here and stuff. If you want to drink, you can do that too. But man, this is one cool thing.
So basically, people just need to come to Costa Rica. Like, you just gotta come.
You can go on a cheap
It's
trip.
amazing.
Once you get here, it's pretty decent. It's not more expensive, but it's a lot more expensive than you think for Central America. But it's definitely worth it because they all speak English.
So we are back at the resort. We're going to have dinner. And the wildlife thing was just above and beyond what we could have ever have expected it to be. We got to touch a sloth, day made, trip made, what I wanted to do. It was so cool. And so now we're going to eat dinner. It's included in our package for our free 2-day pass. And then we're going to change into our swimsuits and we're going to swim in the hot springs. Look at this. do not see better views than this. Holy cow. The craziest thing is they say this hotel is full right now, the resort, and there is no one here.
It's empty. Granted, right now Super Bowl is going on. It's about halftime. But even before it started, there was barely anybody here. And this resort's pretty big. They say it's capacity, and they're actually building another hotel wing. But it's, I mean, we have the whole pool to ourselves. There's 29 pools the Springs Resort has.
So this is the easiest way we could find to do an update in the Springs because there's not a lot of light. You can't really see a bunch.
A lot of mood lighting. It's nice, but kind of
really
edges are kind of tough if you're trying to get in the middle of the night. I went to go and try to get in one of the pools. It was so dark. It was deep. It was actually like a kiddie wading pool. So good thing I kind of slid in. I was expecting it to be like a foot deep, and it was
like an inch and a half.
Yeah.
Deep.
So good thing I didn't.
So he would have broke his face.
Yeah, it would have been embarrassing.
Horrible.
But this is actually, I think, our 6th or 7th pool that we've been to.
They're everywhere. And there's a whole other section. There's a whole other area.
And we've actually not come across anybody in any of these pools. It's crazy. So I'm not really sure if this is the ordinary or not, but
it's probably because it's a Super Bowl and everybody's more concerned about the stupid game.
Anyway, lucked out having a place to ourselves. It's really kind of eerie. This nice big resort. It's nothing going on here.
It's amazing though. It's something straight off of what was not Survivor, but there used to be a show. There was a reality show, something Paradise. I don't remember. It was one of like trash TV shows, but it looks just like this, like wilderness, rainforest, like lush and green and moody, and it's awesome. It's really beautiful.
I recommend the Springs Resort.
Dinner was good. It wasn't really Costa Rican food. It was more.
No, I was actually looking forward to rice and beans, and
we got used to.
I was excited about it. And my choices were steak and chicken, so I actually had to have the steak with grilled onions and chimichurri sauce and mashed potatoes and vegetables, and I had tres leches cake for dessert and nice salad.
But it wasn't like Costa Rican kind of food. You can tell it was resort food, you know, more catered to those traveling.
Definitely good, yeah. So
it was good.
The day pass is actually a good deal. Recommend it.
Totally weird that I still feel like the wilderness thing was the best thing we've done here.
I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
It was amazing. So come visit the Springs.
So check it out.
Yay! Breakfast on our last day here.
So there are a couple of departing tips I have for you guys. Now that we're leaving our trip, on the end of our trip. One, most importantly, is make sure you know who your car rental company is, and every last detail is taken care of, because we kind of got hosed today. I asked for a quote, emailed the guy for a quote, gave me the quote back, and now we're returning it late. And I thought we had till 10 p.m. I asked for the quote for 10 p.m. He said, no, it's only a 24-hour period, so I'd return at 10 o'clock. Now it's almost, it's an hour after. We'll get there, we'll get charged 2 more hours, which is at $15 an hour. I thought, called the guy today, no, it's $18 an hour. Kind of got hosed. Second thing is, when you rent a car, they don't put the full tank of gas in there, usually.
It was empty when we picked it up.
Like ate the tank.
Empty.
And so they go by the liters here, not by gallons. And so we filled up the tank, and that being $50. Well, I wanted a full tank anyway, just because we didn't know how far we were going. Actually, we went all around La Fortuna, all around the volcano, and toured. We still have half a tank left, so we're actually giving them $25 in gas, which I'm really upset about.
Yeah. We actually drove 3 hours to La Fortuna and back to San Jose, and drove all over La Fortuna, and that's all the gas we've used.
The third thing, I guess second thing after the rental car is the phone. So we got a phone, unlocked phone we brought from the States. My dad's old Galaxy phone, Samsung Galaxy phone. We got a chip here, a SIM card, since it's unlocked. Went to the state-run, country-run cell phone service, which is Colby. Went in there, guy spoke English, we were able to get set up. Only cost us $4 to get a SIM card. There's a little bit of money on, not much money on it. I asked him to put $20 worth of money equivalent on it So 10,000 colones, and then so after we did that, we were able to use GPS, navigate, had our own cell phone number, so I was able to text my parents in the States, our parents, send them some photos and things. We were able to use our GPS, our Waze, the app Waze is awesome.
Yeah,
so you
we
gotta
used
use
the
that
whole time.
So the thing is, we've done all that stuff, and it only costs us $20 for cell phone coverage, and we can do it. And also, I'm not sure how much money we have left on there still.
Yeah.
So we've been messing around with it and everything, and using it for internet and what have you. So we're
And
gonna do
we've
that.
called people. We called the friends we made in La Fortuna. We called them, talked to them, met up with them. You know, we were able to function like we were in the States with a phone.
Yeah. So it's great. So don't buy a GPS. Do not buy a GPS.
No.
Don't pay $100, $8 a day. Just bring an unlocked cell phone down here. Go get a SIM card. They have them at different grocery stores too. And you can also refill the cards as well at any convenience store,
any
market,
drugstore,
anywhere.
yeah.
You can do that. But all we needed was a $2 SIM card and a $20 chip, and we were good. We had GPS the whole weekend. It's up to date and everything. It's awesome.
You live and you learn. Right, babe?
Yeah, I do a lot of learning sometimes.
It's okay. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
We got to the airport here, and the airport wanted us to check our bags in until 3 hours before the flight, which is actually 10 p.m. So we're stuck here. It's currently 2:30, hanging out. Luckily, it's really cool. The travel agent we've been working with from travelcostarica.now.com, Anika, she has connections here. She has a place, a hotel she uses frequently. Take the bags over there, but we just went to go get a cab, and it's like equivalent to $20 each way. It's a little ways away. Usually, I think if you go with them, they'll give you a free shuttle or something like that. They just kind of shuttle to get there, but we're not staying there. So she's trying to do us a favor, but we decided we didn't want to pay the money because it'd be $40 round trip just to get our bags. So really cool to do that, and she had connections, but it's we don't want to spend the extra money. Anyway, we're here.
So we're hanging out at the airport today, all day in San Jose. So we've had lunch. Mine, a rose con pollo with the beans.
Black beans, that same thing.
Black
Also
beans.
cheesecake.
I have cheesecake still to eat, and then we have the only place in the entire world where you can get this flavor of Fanta soda. I know this is like a really weird thing, but we're gonna make the best of the situation. So we're gonna film and have some fun. But this is the only place. Can you see it? Does it show up?
Colita. We're not quite sure what it is. It's in Costa Rica. You can get colita.
Yeah, it's
It looks
weird.
like it's like Big Red, but it's not Big Red.
And it kind of tastes like Big Red with licorice. Not like black licorice, but like
or
red
strawberry. And I can't really figure out what it is. And I looked it up online, and nowhere does it say what the flavor is. Look
They just
everywhere.
said, Colita,
It
you
says
get it in
Colita
Costa Rica.
flavor. So maybe there's a colita plant that I don't know about, never heard of, but
So if anybody knows, comment below and let us know what in the world that is.
it's good.
I have no idea.
It's different. It's kind of like Thumbs Up in India. When you go to India, Thumbs Up. It's like Coke, but kind of like a little bit different, skewed, but you don't know what the flavor is. It's cardamom or what it is. So
It's good, kind of interesting. So we're gonna read, download some movies because there's Wi-Fi, which is nice. So there's free Wi-Fi. Here, I may send an email or two. I don't know. I brought several books with me, so I may get some reading done. I have a bunch of movies on the cloud that we can download and watch and then delete and then download another one and then watch it and delete it and, you know, do what we want to do that way. And so we'll make the day pass and we'll have fun. I told him, I said, you know, as much as it sucks that we get to spend 12 hours at the airport in San Jose, but at least I get to spend it with you. Good consolation prize,
we
right?
we might actually
I'm
check
a good
in.
consolation prize.
Yes, very good consolation.
Yes.
Might check in at 10 o'clock, and across the street is this little local store. They opened up just now.
You may have never heard of it. Really, really bizarre.
Walmart. So I'm gonna see if the little prices are falling everywhere in the world, not just United States.
And I want to know if it all comes from China. Like, I'm curious. Do they have the same stuff or no?
How do you say Sam's Club in Spanish anyway?
I don't know. We'll do another update later. You never know. It'll get late and I'll have a drink and get sappy and emotional and Lord knows what. But we'll just see what happens at the airport today. Huh, babe?
Drink my pills and just chill.
He's starting early. He's already got a beer at him.
Pura vida.
Pura vida. Yes, pura vida. I agree. So, and if you don't know what that means, it means pure life. That's the way that the people here live. It's a phrase that they say when they, instead of saying okay or whatever, they just say pura vida. But it's also a lifestyle where they don't let things bother them, they let things roll off, and I'm not good at that. So I wanted to today to get at the market previous to the airport fiasco, I wanted to get a plaque or a wood thing somehow that said that on it because it was awesome. So maybe we can find a way to make me something when we get home that has that phrase on it or whatever. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But anyway, airport adventures. Here we go. So I thought being stranded at the airport was the best time to show you what the money looks like. So in Costa Rica, like we said before, they have a thing called colones, and every 500 of theirs equals $1 US. So this is not 5 million, it's 5,000, and this is actually the equivalent to $10. A little monkey, give or take. It's a little less than $10. So you figure you divide it by 500, but if you do it exact, it's actually you divide it by 538.20, which is the exact conversion to the US dollar. So then see, look at how pretty it is though. Look, we have monkeys. And then some guy on the 20,000 colones, they have a hummingbird, which is really pretty, but we don't have any of those, so we spent them all. And then 2,000, so this is about $4, which is really cool. And then you have coins like this. So you have 5, which is basically worthless. And then you have 50. And you do the same thing with this that you do any other American coin. You just add it up to equal what you need it to equal. So 50, 50, and then we have 25, and 100. So that's what it looks like. So if you go somewhere and they tell you, you know, 500 colones, you just pull. These are all 100s, so 5 of those. So these 5 right here equal US dollar. Kind of cool. So just wanted to show you. Airport update. It's 6 o'clock. The airport's empty, and it's starting to get dark outside. And it's cold. It got cold. I don't know if it dropped outside or what happened, but I'm freezing.
Starfish our system works here. I know.
Yeah, that's true. When it does get dark, it cools off quite a bit around here. So we're making the best of it. I just rewatched all of the video footage and looked at all the pictures from our time here, and it was great. I'm excited. Sucks to be in the airport for 12 hours, but we're halfway done. So I'm going to be half glass full optimistic, halfway done. And it's an experience. Jimmy mentioned he saw a YouTube video of some people who had an entire day in an airport, like layover day in an airport, and they filmed a hilarious video. So I have half a mind to do that just because we're there right now. Some chocolate covered coffee beans or espresso beans? Coffee beans? We're not delirious or bouncing off of walls or anything like that yet, but let's see what it looks like outside. It's so pretty. It's the most beautiful country. You just cannot deny that. Look at the airport though, there's nobody here. There's Jimmy. Hi, Jimmy. I'm freezing. I'm seriously gonna have to put on some layers in a second. So anyway, still here.
Man, I am getting stir crazy. This is like going on
6 hours.
No.
7.
8 hours.
We've been here since noon.
Before that. Right, 7:17 right now. We don't even get to put our bags in the dang thing. It's like 2 more
Look
hours.
at this crazy crew.
Yeah, it's weird. Like the whole like airport resets. Like there's like nobody here right now. So they have like a morning, and then an afternoon, or midday, and then like, everyone goes away, and then it gets busy again about 9 or 10. But so I'm looking at my coins. So I'm kind of bored, and I didn't know they made this. There's a 5 cologne coin. Cologne. That's like not even like a fourth of a cent. So a new saying is about as worthless as a 5 cologne piece. James out.
So I just wanted to show what it looks like. Look at this. It is 7:18 and there's literally nobody here. Nobody. Like even the people that work at the airlines are gone. Like look, there's nobody there. Nobody here but us. Look at this, just us. Just me and Jimmy. We haven't heard any planes in about an hour and a half. Well, 3 hours probably. There's not even cars or anybody here. Like it's creepy. This is what it's gonna look like during the zombie apocalypse. Everybody's just gone. This is what we've come to. Jimmy's pacing, being a creeper, going outside and taking pictures of me like some weirdo through a window. And I'm watching YouTube, the 10,000 calorie challenges, because I just can't stop. It's fascinating to me how people can do this to their body. So that's our moments right now. We're losing our minds just a little bit. We're gonna be running up and down the hallways in about 5 minutes. We are finally at our gate. Through security. Trip's over. Sad. We're worn out. But it's in the best possible way. It was an amazing trip. So, until next time.